Hi there. In this video, I will show you how to create a lesson plan using a template provided by your facilitator and also share it with each of your supervisors using Google Drive. So in order to get started with this process, the first thing that you'll need to do is open up this page right here in any modern web browser, drive.google.com. As soon as you enter that URL and visit this page here, you'll see something that looks like this if you're not already signed into Google Drive. If you have a Google Drive account, you can use any personal account that you have access to and that you will continue to have access to. Or if you don't have a Google account, you can also create an account here. I happen to have a personal Google account that I will use for this, so I just click on my account there and I sign in. Now, as soon as you sign in, you'll be brought to your Google Drive homepage here. As you can see, I already have several items in here because I use Google Drive a lot, but if you are creating your account for the first time, you might just see an empty screen here. In either case, the first thing that you'll need to do once you see this page is create folders for each of your classes. You probably have two of them, 592A and 592B. As you can see here, I have already created a folder for my 592B class. And my folder here follows a specific naming convention that we want all the students to follow to keep things organized. And so the naming convention is my last name is Bowen, dash 592B or A, dash the name of your student. Now, for 592B, you're going to put in the name of your older student. For 592A, you're going to plug in the name of your younger student. So let's go ahead and create a new folder now for 592A. In order to create a new folder, I'm going to click on the blue New link here in the top left-hand corner. And then I'm going to choose Folder. And now I'm going to type in the name of my new folder. Again, we need to use that naming convention. So first is my last name, dash 592A this time, dash the name of my younger student. We'll call her Sally Smith. Then I click Create. That creates a new folder for my 592A course. Once you have both of these folders created, the next thing you'll want to do is share them with your supervisors. In order to do that, I am going to make sure that my 592A is selected here. Then I'm going to hold down the Control button on my keyboard, and I'm going to select multiple files by clicking on 592B there. Now I have both of these selected. I right-click on either one of them, and then I click Share. And now Google is asking me who I want to share these two folders with. One would be Mary Hotch. So her email address is maryhotch@rocketmail.com. Then I put in a comma, and then I can plug in as many more email addresses as I need to. So you'll want to add all of your supervisors here to this list. You'll need to get their contact information from them. It's highly preferred that they provide a Google email address if at all possible. So once you enter all of their email addresses in here, what you would do is click Send, and that would share this folder with each of your supervisors. Then any documents that you put within these folders, all of the supervisors will have access to as well. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to go ahead and click Cancel, but you'll want to click Send. Now that I have both of my folders created and shared with my supervisors, I can begin working on my lesson plans. So in order to do that, I'm going to first access one of these folders here. So let's access my 592B folder here. And as you can see, I already have one lesson plan that I've created in here. And again, these follow a very specific naming convention. So the convention here is session number, comma, and then the date the session occurred on. So let's go ahead and create a new lesson plan. And remember, you need to use the template that your instructor will provide to you. So in order to find that template, we're going to need to log into D2L. I happen to have my D2L account open in another tab up here, so I'm going to click on the tab here. That's going to bring me to my course homepage here. So Depending on where your instructor decides to put this link, it could be located at different places within your course. It might be located in one of the content modules here in the content tool, but my instructor has provided a download link right here in the announcements tool. So I can see it just says click to download the lesson plan template. So wherever you find this link in your course, you're just going to want to click on the link, and that will prompt me to create a new document based on the daily log template here. So all I need to do is click make a copy here, and that's going to create a new document based on that template. As we can see, here is my lesson plan template that's been provided. So the first thing that we'll want to do once we have our new document here is name it appropriately. So in order to do that, I'm going to come up here to the title in the top left-hand corner. I'm going to delete all of this text, and I'm going to type in the name of my new document. So let's say that this is going to be session 2, and then remember it's comma, and then the date this session is going to occur on. So let's say that this is tomorrow's lesson plan, so the date that this is going to occur on would be 01/19/2018. And then I hit enter or return on my keyboard to save that title. And now I need to make sure that this document is saved in the appropriate folder so that each of my supervisors can access this document. In order to do that, I click File, then I click Move To, and let's say that this lesson plan should go to 592B. I select the 592B folder here, and I click Move. And now this lesson plan is named appropriately, and it's stored in a folder where my supervisors can access and review the document. At this point, I can go ahead and complete my lesson plan. Anything that you type in here is automatically saved, so don't worry about saving your work or losing your work later on. When you're done with the lesson plan, you can go ahead and just close the tab and continue on with whatever other work that you need to do. But just for the sake of it, let's go back to the Google Drive folder here, and let's just make sure that my session number 2 was saved appropriately, and it was. So here we can see there's my 592B folder, and there is the session 2 document that we just created. And so you'll just want to repeat that process over and over again for each of the other lesson plans that you need to create for each of these classes. One more thing that you'll probably need to do towards the end of your class is download all of your lesson plans and then submit them to an assignment folder in your D2L course. In order to do that, all you need to do is access your course here, or access your folder, I should say, and then click this upside down triangle and click Download. I click Download here, and that's going to zip up all these files into a single file, and it's going to download to the computer here. Then all I need to do is open up D2L and go to my assignment and then submit this zip file to that assignment. And so that wraps up this video on creating a lesson plan using a template provided by your facilitator and sharing the lesson plan templates with all of your supervisors using Google Drive. I hope this video was informative for you, and I thank you for watching.